Alright. Welcome to everybody that will come in, or that will listen to this later. I figured out what was going on with my game. I was in beta. So as soon as the Sim Update 2 released, my game went directly into... And why it wasn't working later that same day on Friday was because it went directly to Sim Update 3. Well, I had to go and find out how to undo that process, and I did. So, now, I don't know if I want to do all the tutorials, because if I did every tutorial here on stream, I would then, want to break that apart into separate videos, and I'd have to do more work, which I don't want to do. I have a playlist over on YouTube of some of the videos I did of tutorializations, but, not a whole lot, and I'm a doofus today, and I didn't even put a message on Discord that I was going live, but I should have a few hours to fool around this morning. So, let's get started. Now, the other day I was doing this, someone suggested that we do the second first flight mission at Dalton in East Tennessee. So, we're gonna do that. The reason it, I forget, oh, the game crashed. So, that's always a possibility again, but maybe I'm gonna be more stable now, because I'm not under the stupid beta test thing that I had. I thought I had deleted it. Alright, time for me to do some hand flying today, and ignore chat while I'm doing it. Right? Okay. Maybe we can at least get our CPL in today. I don't know what that briefing screen is really for. As far as I know, you can't change the amount of fuel on the EFB right there, or the flight plan, because it's a career mission. Now, I have started getting some ground traffic, so I don't know if we'll hear it because we're at a small airport or not, but I was getting at least ground traffic. I wasn't hearing any air traffic when I was playing in the SU3 beta the other day. So maybe it's not in the SU2. We'll find out if I got to bigger airports, but we're not gonna get the big ones for a while. So, what? What? Okay. I could have swore this was Skyhawk. What in the world? I was expecting my, regular, Garmin screens and stuff. The heck? I don't want to abort. And I can't reach... we'll just do it, but... not what I was expecting. Well, we're definitely ant flying this one. Or AI flying it. Alright. I definitely don't know what to do now. I'm kind of surprised. Alright. Oh, God. There we go. This... Without putting it in this cursor mode, it's really touchy. Taxi lights on, nav on, strobe on, that on. Okay. Did I... Oh. I forgot. Pedo cover again. Someone reminded me of that last time we did part 1. Now we can...
You can send the guests.
Yeah.
Okay, on their way.
I was not expecting this analog. So.
Good day for flying, right, Captain? Captain, please welcome aboard Jennifer and her son. They're good friends of the club members, and they're living nearby.
I still have everything
so
I
it's
need.
a bit special to take them with you. Seatbelt
not
fastened?
laid out the way I was expecting.
Then you're all set. Let's go, Captain.
Kilo Delta November traffic. Cessna November 82816 is taxiing to runway 14. Kilo Delta
Maybe we're a
November
152
traffic.
and not a 172.
Hi,
Either
Captain.
way.
I'm Jennifer. Can't wait to be looking down at my hometown.
Hey there, I'm Michael. It's so great hanging out with you today. By hanging out, I mean flying.
We're just gonna cut the grass a little bit here. I'm curious now to what happened. Why am I an analog? You can't tell me. I know this isn't the default. And I don't have any 2020 stuff enabled, so I don't know. As far as I know, all the times I've done career missions with the Cessna, I have always had the Garmin. I have never had the analog. So I don't know if this is random, or if I don't have something properly turned on or enabled. I might have to go ahead and enable all 2020 content. But I'm afraid if I do that after this mission, the game could freeze up on me like it has been when I enable content. Alright. Stop. There we go. Okay, I want landing lights on, taxi lights off, flaps
Kilo Delta
10.
November traffic. Cessna November 82816. taking off runway 14, west departure. Kilo Delta November November traffic.
When do we start?
Well, hello. Welcome in. Alright. And of course, right now is not the best time for me to be looking at chat, so...
Here we are.
Alright. I'm gonna cheat and put the AI pilot on real quick. I don't care to do streams with other people, but thank you. Anyway. I'm just now getting into doing this on my own, and, I don't need to worry about more than just this. Okay, so... clearly the AI is not gonna work, so...
A bird just flew past and I wanted to wave to him.
Or is it? There we go. I mean, I could just skip the flight speed. Where are we going again? Whitfield County. 8 miles away. Let's pull up agency. 2 to approach.
We feel really safe.
Flight follow.
Sarah was right. There's no sense of vertigo at all.
Approach. Cessna November 82816 is type Cessna Skyhawk. 3 miles southeast of Delta November November. 1,300 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna November 82816 approach. Squawk 040 tree.
I don't know, but, I haven't experienced this on other people's
Relax,
streams,
Jennifer.
but
You're gripping the seat.
I don't
So hard
think
you're gonna
it's a
break your
smart
neck.
idea to drop in on someone's stream and just automatically ask for their Discord and their, or tell them to, ask them to go to your Discord. Just seems a little odd, and based on those messages,
Cessna 816, please acknowledge.
I mean, they're not inappropriate or anything, but you know, when I
Hey,
see
Jennifer,
stuff like that,
nothing like it.
I
It's
just
there.
want to automatically ban it.
Sarah, it's
Ban
awesome.
it. So
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
040 tree.
And it's great to fly with our pilot.
Radar contact 1 mile. Good. East
God,
of Kilo
that's
Delta
so
November
Leave it
November.
to you
Then 1,800
Enjoy
feet.
the flight.
Altimeter 29902.
this is not the Cessna I know how to fly.
Pictures are going to be amazing. We should post them on our story.
Alright, so there's our passengers. God. Yeah, I would not have put this on AI if we were in the,
We're up high, but it's
plane I
okay.
thought we were supposed to have. If it was the other 172, I would have had it in autopilot and altitude hold, and I would have used heading. But there's a lot of actual hand flying. You can't do these missions without hand flying because you gotta decrease altitude and speed and do a circuit. So I don't know how long I'm gonna go today.
You
I
must
don't know if
feel
I
like
want
the
to
queen of
just
the
get
world when you fly over a
a
beautiful
few
region
things
at
done,
sunset.
or if we want
Definitely
to.
need to try that someday.
Well, I can't stream till I get a game crash. That's for sure. Cause which I mean that could happen real quick, but I do have about 2 hours, maybe 3.
Here? It's Whitfield
Alright.
County, right?
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
Oh, see, I am not paying attention to what I should be doing.
What's that weird jolt? Are we
Yeah,
going
yeah,
down?
yeah, shut up. No, I can if you want us to. I'd be a terrible pilot. I'd be a smart ass. What's that jolt? Are we going down? Yep. I'm sending you to Jesus.
No way! I can see my house. That's awesome.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
the worst
Too
part
bad.
about these
I think I
missions are
missed
the
it.
cringeworthiness
I'm
of the
so grateful
dialogue.
we're sharing this moment with you. It really touches
That
my
is
heart.
definitely AI. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I saved it.
Stunning scenery!
Stop yelling in your headset. Sorry, folks, I did the same thing. Actually, if it didn't hurt my ears, it shouldn't hurt anybody else's, but... No, I didn't mean to actually do the same thing she just was doing. Alright. What was I trying to take care of? Oh. See ya. Here's the question, folks, to those that watch this on the VOD. Are bot views worth the views? I mean, if they don't chat to you, then I guess they are, but... and again, I don't know if this person's
When we
real
took
or
off, I
not,
thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
but you jumped right into my live stream and wanted me to hit you up on your Discord or collab streams. To me, that's inappropriate behavior for coming in and it's your first chats.
Almost there, guys. So
Ooh.
Jennifer having a good time? Ready for another round?
Great
Alright.
flight over my beloved Whitfield County. Let's do it again.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Knowledge.
Roger. Cessna 816. Kilo Delta November traffic. Cessna November 82816. 2 miles northwest, 1,400 feet, inbound to land, runway 14, Kilo Delta November traffic.
This is probably the wrong way to be doing this. I did not know I was coming up that quick.
Kilo Delta November traffic. Cessna November 82816 is on final, runway 14, to land, Kilo Delta November traffic.
That was rough.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, that was rough. Doing smoother, but I'm also surprised I got it to the ground. Alright. Let's not screw this part up. Okay. What beacon light was supposed to be on? I want taxi light on, landing light off. Okay.
Kilo Delta November traffic. Cessna November 82816 is taxiing to parking. Kilo Delta November traffic.
I could have swore this was this. Maybe there was a. Maybe they finally put 152s in here. But like I said, I have never, and all the times I've been playing this, I've never gotten the analog. It's always been with the electronics. Alright, we're just gonna skip through here.
Locals don't get impressed easily, but you really pulled it off. Thanks for this nice ride.
Thanks for the surprised air crew being in the surprise cockpit. Sorry, folks, for that spike. And this could have went a whole lot better if I wasn't dealing with something else. So, well, I got some kind of landing smoothness. Where did I miss it? Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, I got a B. That just proves, that right there proves I know what I'm doing, at least with the Cessna.
You've built up enough flight hours to be eligible to take your CPL.
Alright.
If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful missions.
Yep. But first, I'm not going through that without making sure the right stuff's enabled. 'Cause that was just weird. I don't want to do my CPL and not have the proper stuff active. Okay. Okay, this stuff is enabled, right? No, it isn't. Okay. But usually it gives me that message where it's gonna conflict with something. And then I just say, no, I don't want it to conflict with the 24 stuff. I need to update the F-16 to 24 if I'm gonna ever fly it in here. These things that say unverified, I am not checking because I'm trying to avoid from the game getting effed up. MASH. Magnum PI. I forget how much stuff there is here. Okay. And this one says not available, so. Okay. If you enable weather presets advanced, the following items will be in conflict with it, thus will be in conflict with it, thus will be disabled. Well then, no, I want to not continue. Okay, so yeah, I don't want this stuff conflicting with 24. Now, how long are we gonna sit at this 90% screen? Up. Game crashed. Well, What do you expect, right? Hopefully it installed. I don't know what you guys see when that happens, or even if you can hear me. Did it stop my stream? No. Alright, I need to figure something out here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I've never had that configuration for the aircraft before. Well, we will at least be getting my CPL today. That game crash was just because it was enabling stuff. Just a minute, folks. I have to mute the mic. Get myself something to drink. Alright. I hope we're not stuck at this 12% with activating packages. Faster loading times my ass. And it didn't give me an option to do safe mode, so... It apparently thought it got closed out correctly when it crashed. Okay, it is moving. Thank goodness. You know what they say about this game, the loading screen game. At least there's a nice cinematic view with but you see the same, it just loops every, I think, 15 seconds. Alright, I don't know what the ding noise is. I hear it every time when I load in now. I have yet gone really exploring on foot, but I'm wondering if anybody's actually seen animals. I've tried the hot air balloons, but I can't figure out how to bind my controls for that to work. Huh. I have my ceiling fan on. And the little whooshes of air I can hear in the mic when I'm not talking. At least it's not throwing it off. Like, I have a fan sitting next to me. I turned it on last night while it was hot. I had my headset on, was fooling around, and, it just really made the microphone crackly. Alright, Let's get this CPL done. I hope I can get a A on my exam. Oh, right, I don't want to do this. I can keep doing missions, but all it does is, unfog the map. It doesn't progress us. What do we want? We want certifications. Excuse me. I could go for that. What do you think? Should we do CPL or rotorcraft first? Because there's only two. There's this, the private license, and turbine are all I can actually unlock and do. I've tried these on other video. I tried these on my own time. I could not unlock I purchased them, but I could not play those missions. So this is about far as we get, which would be the H1 125 or H1 whatever that is. Let's see. I know I'm not gonna go for tail wheel. I don't want draggers. I'll do high performance multi-engines. I needed to get these. Jet engine rating. Turboprop. Oh god, sorry, stop. I don't care for scoop. God, I'm spiking. I don't care to do the scoop rating. Airline transport. That, and of course, we're still waiting for that one. And we're still waiting for them to give us this one. I don't know what they're waiting for, specifically. But it says a future update. Alright. Give me the proper 172. So we're taking off from Kilo Victor November Yankee. Okay. Yes. As far as I knew, this was out in LA. Alright. So I don't know what other content I will do. I said Tuesdays and Thursdays will be train sim for sure. I will do something with TSW5 tomorrow. But I don't know if I have any more hard drive space for the 2020, 24, and Train Sim World 5 plus something else. So I wish we could skip this part in career mode. I wish we didn't. Please. Not be the other time, the one we just flew. Oh, thank God. Oh, you don't know how happy I am that we have this in here. Man, you don't know. Alright. We want fuel to all. Turn all this on. Where's the Magneto? I'm just gonna do quick start.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Okay.
Van Nuys ground. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with Oscar. Request taxi for takeoff. East departure. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to and hold short of runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Alright.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16 right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Let's see. I gotta come out right here to do this. Watch my speed here. Let's avoid getting dinged on from if we can help it. Test. Sorry, folks. I actually couldn't hear myself there. I wasn't sure whether you were getting picked up or not. Or if the mic was picking me up. Alright.
Van Nuys Tower. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 16 right.
Like
Departure to the east.
Cessna Alpha
Flaps to
Sierra X-Ray
10.
Golf Sierra. Altimeter 2 east departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
Now for the blinding part. God, I keep either getting spiked when I talk,
Cleared for takeoff runway
or
16
I
right.
can't hear myself
Cessna
in the
X-Ray
headset.
Golf Sierra.
And we're gonna get blinded by the sun on this, which if you've done this yourselves, you know. Alright. Let's go. Lots up.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for east departure.
Van Nuys Tower. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for east departure.
I am flying this. So, throttle down. Maybe not that much. It's already going slower than we need. Okay,
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
autopilot.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
Not so much
Burbank
for that.
Tower,
I was just
Cessna
trying to
Alpha
put us in
Sierra
a...
X-Ray Golf Sierra is 3 miles west, 1,200 feet, with India to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29902. Fly straight in runway 8.
Make straight in runway 8. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, wind 258 at 6. Clear to land runway 8.
Clear to land runway 8. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
That was a tough, or a rough landing, wasn't it?
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, turn next taxiway. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact ground on 12.3.9er.
123.9er for Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay. Taxi lights on. Landing lights on.
Burbank ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to parking.
Cessna Alpha
Okay.
Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to general aviation, parking via taxiway Bravo.
So yeah, we're not hearing anything on the ground for traffic because we're at small airports. And that might have been in the
Taxiing to general aviation, parking via taxiway
SU-3
Bravo.
beta.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
So, alright. Let's roll. pretty good. I wish I could figure out why I couldn't put approach mode on unless there was no system for it to attach to. Maybe that was it. There was no ILS. But I could have sworn, you would think this airport's big enough, and so is the other one. Maybe not. There we go. Brakes are on. Now we'll turn. Those off. Battery off. Yeah, and there we go.
Congratulations on getting your certification. Your performance was great, but there's still a bit of room for improvement.
Yeah, of course. Whoa, that was weird. 100% on plane handling. Hell yeah. Respect the taxi path. The only thing I effed up. And, what? My mistake. Landing smoothness. Yeah. Oh, respect taxi path. 100% on everything else, though. And almost 50% on the taxi path. So. Alright, now we can get paid.
Now you are able to earn money for complete.
Yeah, for completing that. Yeah, okay. So, that should have unlocked this. So, I guess today's stream will just end when, end the stream when there's nothing else to, you know, comes up. But we'll do ferry flight, and then I think flight scene gets unlocked. So, what did we get? New mission, of course. The new specialization. I'm only gonna...
You're ready to take the next step. I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle this.
I'm doing this.
More opportunities will come your way.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I am so sorry. I don't mind doing these. As much of a pain in the ass as I think they are. So, I will unlock it. Now, I mean, there's missions that are easy that I hate doing. But I will unlock it just because I know it's easy and I can do them. And that skydiving, they're so easy, but I find them boring. You don't really unlock or unfog the map, so. Alright. Now, did they fix anything about graphics in the game for this airport that you take this plane to? Because I remember there being trees in the way. Should have about an hour, a little more than an hour, anyway. So we'll get specializations out of the way, and that'll be all for today. I don't do long streams only because I I don't really do long streams because I don't have the audience, and I've got other people that I help out. So, where's the? There. I'm like, where's that? And the static port. Yeah, God, I don't know why I keep forgetting the static port. Okay. Put that to all. Beacon. And I need to move this down so I can see it easier. Okay, we want to fix the screen. I want taxi lights on. Put that to full. And
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Nijmegen is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves.
that's different.
Take care.
I think they changed the name of the person.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic. Cessna Delta Lima Alpha Oscar Bravo is taxiing to runway tree 6. Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic.
Right. Landing lights on. Taxi light off.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic. Cessna Delta Lima Alpha Oscar Bravo. Taking off runway tree 6. Departure to the south. Echo Delta Romeo Mike traffic.
So we gotta taxi all the way down the runway and turn around. Now, I'm on the runway, so I'm not sure if I can go above 20 knots or not. But I don't want to. I want to avoid getting dinged for overspeed taxiing if possible. But I think when you're on a runway, you can exceed taxi speed limit. But I'm not sure. I need to slow down definitely to make this turn. Alright, flaps 10. Throttle up. I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Well, what the AI handle is, hopefully they don't overdo the engine. There we are. Freaked me out. I didn't know what. Now I could. What I don't like about career mode is I don't know what my altitude is going to be to set it while I'm on the ground. If I knew what the altitude was supposed to be before we took off, I could set it, flight level change and everything, you know. I could turn autopilot on and set a hand flying speed. This isn't bad to hand fly. I only put the AI on there for a few seconds because I had no idea where we were supposed to be going. I knew we were supposed to be doing a turn, but I'm gonna throttle off a little more. Yeah, SU2 update. You will have red squares if you're too fast or too slow. That's what we had in 2020 when you were on your approach. Or on your final, anyway. So that's helpful. It helps me quite a bit, you know that. Trying to keep this plane in good condition. But I don't use the landing for this, where we're taking this plane has always been a pain in my butt. I usually end up crashing maybe at least once on attempting to land. Because usually there's been trees in the way. There's still could be trees in the way though. But it's always been a little dicey.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Lima Alpha Oscar Bravo. 5 miles northeast. 2,700 feet. Inbound to land. Runway 9er. Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic.
I don't remember which direction to go. This is where you can pause figure out which way we're going. So we're making a left turn and going all the way around. Okay. But that's not what these hash marks look like. We did it, so. Start backing off to turn into this. One. Throttle back up a bit. Get a flaps over speed warning, but I was pretty damn close to one.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Lima Alpha Oscar Bravo is on final. Runway 9er. To land. Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic.
500.
I think that was a good landing. Alright. Let's hope I kept the plane in a somewhat decent condition for this customer. Okay. And we want taxi lights off. Or landing lights off. There. Okay.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic. Cessna Delta Lima Alpha Oscar Bravo is taxiing to parking. Echo Delta Romeo Delta traffic.
trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
Okay, off, 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 and off. There we go. Unlock the specialization. Because some of these specializations I will not unlock. Just because I've already experienced them in other careers I've done, and I did not do good. Landing smooth is 15%. Okay, okay. 65% on respecting the condition of the aircraft. I mean, for me, that's good. That was a good score from what I remember not being able to do earlier. And I didn't even crash. Look at that. We got some nice cha-chang, cha-chang. Alright. The only thing reputation means is bonuses.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk.
Oh, goody.
It's been empty for a while.
Yay. Now, I'm not doing companies, folks, in this whole career. Once we unlock a company, I'm selling that plane. I do not want to mess with it. And maybe I shouldn't even, no, I think it automatically unlocks. So, I mean, you have to mess with it eventually, but... Alright. Now we got flight seeing. I'm, don't know if skydiving unlocks after this automatically or not. But there you go. We have flight seeing and, our first flight and ferry flight missions unlocked over in Germany. And of course this bubble was slightly expanded because I had to do 2 missions here. Where are we going now? We want to go northern Italy, or Venice I mean. Venice. For the flight seeing. Alright. It's amazing how slow time seems to go. I've sat here for hours playing, but it seems like I've already been sitting here forever doing this. And it's only been 2 missions, hasn't it? Or 3. Yeah, first flight, then the CPL, the ferry flight. I'm unlocking these because I can do them as well, as annoying as the passengers conversations can be. But, alright. Again, I wish we could skip this stupid shit. We shouldn't have to do this every time. You know, I don't even know if I can change my call sign. Let's see here. Is the EFB working in that way? What do we want? Right here? No. That's not it. Where is it? Oh god, I can't answer the phone. It'll screw up the stream. Okay. I'm not messing with the call sign. I don't even know if it'd work. Oh, and my headset's falling off my head. Of course, just because I'm using the phone, someone has to call me for once, right? Probably 'cause, and it's Dad, he probably can't get a hold of Mom, or he's actually calling me for something. Usually, Dad only calls me because he can't get, Mom's not answering her phone, so. And I'm streaming from that, with the chat up in the phone, so. I kinda can't help you out there, Dad. Taxi light, all these lights on. I'll call them when I get off here. Make sure he didn't actually want to tell me anything. Oh, did I? Okay, yeah, I already did that. What? I thought I started. Okay, fine.
Everything's fine,
Oh.
Greta. You can initiate boarding.
Roger that.
Everything's
Oh,
fine, Greta.
God, I
You can
screwed that
initiate
up.
boarding.
Jeez.
Roger that.
I screwed that up. I really screwed that up. But okay. Right, now we can start the engines.
So, Captain, time to tour all the best spots, don't you think? For today's scenic flight, you're guiding Eleanor and her mom over our charming local town of Venice. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain, make this moment one to remember.
It might help if I put this where I can read it better.
Lima India Papa Victor traffic. Cessna India India Papa Echo Kilo is taxiing to runway 2 tree. Lima India Papa Victor traffic.
Hi. Thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Eleanor. Hey, I'm Federica, Eleanor's mom. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road, right? Engine lights on, taxi lights off.
Lima India Papa
Radio
Victor traffic.
Echo.
Cessna India India Papa Echo Kilo.
Again, we gotta
taking off runway 2 tree.
taxi
Departing
all the
straight
way to
out.
the end of the
Lima India Papa Victor traffic.
runway and turn around.
A bit nervous, but I'll be fine. Can't wait to see the view from up here.
Yeah, well, so far, we haven't had any problems. But then again, I am not playing or I'm not flying in anything where the glitches happened, like the 737. This shows promise, and but I probably will not ever do my free flights in here. I will do my free flights over in 2020. Like I said before, I can put the co-pilot feature on and just sit back and hang out with y'all and chat if you guys come in and hang out with me. But I don't know what else I'm doing right now, really. I mean, I've got plenty of games. Like I said, I've got other games I'd like to play. It's just, do I really want to start streaming them? Or should I stick to what my channel has been since I started making videos again later last year? It's been just trains and planes. I've not done any other games. And on YouTube, that is exactly what has gotten me probably about 75 new subscribers since I started posting again. So almost any new subscriber I've had, of course, is because of flight sim or train sim. But I don't get a lot of views on YouTube videos either. Not at first, anyway. Alright, flaps at 10. Full throttle, and away we go. Rotate.
Not sure if I'm actually ready. But no choice now, huh? It's quite alright, actually.
Now, I am probably not going to handle like this. So, we'll do the AI pilot thing here in a little bit. Alright, flaps up. Maybe I am hand flying this. So, I didn't think I'd be handling it, but I might as well. It's all yours. Venice, Italy. Where are we going to now? San Diego Park? I'm gonna guess Diano Park.
Sunsets and sunrises must be amazing, Captain.
The bridge didn't load in properly. Actually, that probably did load in properly. It's just they didn't create it more realistic looking. Alright, my aircraft. Throttle back. Well, we need some altitude.
It's amazing how clear everything looks from up there. I feel like I can see forever. It's rolling out the red carpet for us.
Alright, we're about done with number 2. We've got one more place to sightsee, then we head back.
Last but not least, thanks for showing us that.
Alright, AI, your aircraft. Oh, doing those circuits really hurts my hand. I remember it being brighter in the middle of the day, so I wonder if these are, well, I mean, there's cloud cover, but I wonder if it's incorporating live weather.
I'm feeling better now. I'm almost enjoying the ride. pushing past your nerves. That's awesome. Well done.
Alright, so now we're going to Porcello Basilica. Porcella. Porcella. Portella? Not Portella. Porcello Basilica. God, I knew what I was trying to say. Gee whiz. Porcello Basilica. If only I knew exactly what the building is.
This is so much more
Because
amazing than I expected.
it doesn't exactly point out what it actually is when we fly around it. Here's one, an airport. This is not where we took off from, obviously. I don't know if that's on, Venice. I don't think that's on Venice. I think Venice was off tour, right? But we're in the area, anyway.
It's like we don't have any sense of scale from up here.
Alright. Let's make it my aircraft. Throttle down.
Oh, here you are, Torcello Basilica.
So I have no idea where the basilica is. Oh, there it is, okay. But I better stop trying to sightsee and fly.
Stall. Stall.
Fantastic. Exactly what I expected. Bring on the awesome pics of this scenic tour.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Hey. Co-pilot, you're in for it. See, there's something happening to where that's not showing up for our... There it is. I couldn't see my waypoint. I'm like, what? Where'd it go?
Hey, Federica. You've been kind of quiet for a while. Are you okay? I'm just soaking all of it in. Totally.
Alright, so... My aircraft...
Lima India Papa Victor traffic. Cessna India India Papa Echo Kilo.
I thought it was
4
my
miles
aircraft.
northeast,
I hadn't changed it
1,000
yet.
feet. Inbound to land. Runway 2 tree. Lima India Papa Victor traffic.
Okay. They need to change the
Lima
way
India
that you
Papa Victor
stand
traffic.
out.
Cessna India India Papa Echo Kilo is on final. Runway 2 tree. To land. Lima India Papa Victor traffic.
Alright, we're coming in. I guess we're in a good speed or something, because it's not told me to. I'm gonna go flaps 1.
That landing was rough.
Yeah, I'm also not on the runway. Yep. It's hard for me
Back
to
to the
tell where the
airport, guys.
actual runway is right
So,
there.
Eleanor, you want to fly again?
Can't wait to do it again. Loved every minute of it from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
You turned your passengers into flight addicts, haven't you? Anyway, I can see that anxiety has turned into excitement. Well done.
Now, did that pull up just for her to be bored? Because that's pretty cool. Alright. How bad was that? I mean, we're gonna get dinged for something, obviously. Probably for not, stopping at the hold short. Or not hitting the runway at all. Well, there's some smoothness to that. Runway excursion on landing. Yeah, taxi speeding. I don't remember when that, I kinda, and I missed radio because, I didn't do the hold short, but, hey. That's a typical score from what I'm used to seeing, so, that's good. Almost perfect flight smoothness. Yeah. Okay. Alright. That's a typical stuff that I'm used to seeing when I was doing this off camera, so. Or, not off camera. When I was doing this without recording it. Alright. So that unlocked all those. I got 3690. How much does this cost? Alright, well, we're gonna go for our rotor CPL. Rotorcraft CPL. There's only 2 things on the side of the rotorcraft I can unlock. So, that I'm confident in getting missions to do. Not confident that I can do them well, but that I can complete them. Let's just say medevac or search and rescue. Hovering in a certain spot for a certain amount of time is a hell no. So. Alright. Okay, got that. Nope. Stand back up. Head on. Move this where I can see it better. And let's get aboard. Okay. I kinda forgot what certain things do here now. That's just that. Master. Strobe. Fuel pump. Alternator. Rotor clutch. Nav light. Landing light. Carburetor heat. We'll put that to auto. But okay, let's just start her up.
This short test is the last step towards completing your helicopter commercial pilot license. I know that you have been training for this with the Cabri G2. It's only logical that this is the rotorcraft that you will be flying today. As your pilot examiner, I am tasked with making sure that you perform a safe flight today. You will be taking off from Burnbelt Airport and performing a small cross-country flight towards Thun Airfield. Follow basic safety rules. Apply the concepts that you learned throughout your lessons.
Fine. I'm gonna have a landing gear malfunction. It's not like the skid broke off. I already spent the money, so let me do this mission. Now we're floating in the air. Oh, good, you sunk down to the ground. Did you, or did you not? Well, at least that time the glitch fixed itself. Whoa, maybe not. Okay. Of course it's gonna want to glitch. Now.
This short test is a last step towards completing your helicopter commercial pilot license. I know that you've been training for this with the Cabri G2. It's only logical that this is the rotorcraft that you will be flying today. As your pilot examiner, I am tasked with making sure that you perform a safe flight today. You'll be taking off from Bern-Belp Airport and performing a small cross-country flight towards Thun Airfield. Follow basic safety rules, apply the concepts that you learned throughout your lessons, and I'm sure that you will be doing fine.
Oh, so you don't put the... Alright. Alright, let's get this where I can see it. And...
Burn ground, India India Papa Echo Kilo. Ready to taxi. Straight out departure with
I
Lima.
usually have problems getting this completed in one go, because...
India India Papa
slowing
Echo
down
Kilo.
land.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 14 using taxiway Kilo Alpha. Contact tower on 121.025 when ready.
Alright, folks, I need to take a quick break. So, you just get to listen to the helicopter or something.
Papa Echo Kilo, did you copy? Papa Echo Kilo, did you hear my last transmission? Papa Echo Kilo, did you hear my last transmission?
Alright, everybody. Sorry. Did anybody come in while I was gone? Probably not. But anyway, sorry for that. But I needed a break.
taxiing.
Especially before I got
Hold
into
short
this.
runway 14 via taxiway Kilo Alpha. Papa Echo Kilo.
Alright. Light on the skids. There we go. I'm glad these are not, the fences were, could screw us up there. Yeah, I have to hand fly the taxi. Wow. No, don't crash here. Ooh. You guys are actually seeing for once how bad of a pilot I am. Helicopters are a different beast than the airplanes. Because I'm having to hand fly this whole part right here. I think my sensitivity things are I better stop doing that. I'm gonna end up really screwing up the aircraft and fail the mission. Okay.
On tower, India Papa Echo Kilo at runway 14 ready for departure. Straight out departure.
India Papa Echo Kilo, UNH 101 tree straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 14.
Cleared for takeoff runway 14. Papa Echo Kilo.
Collective. Put pitch forward. AI has it from here, I hope. The problem is when I have to slow down the land. Now, on 2020, you can't use the AI pilot or the co-pilot feature. Do not fly helicopters in 2020. So it is a helpful thing here because there's no auto pilot thing here that I am aware of. So okay, we should be changing radio frequency soon. You know, we should be hearing the slapping from inside. But it's quite quiet in here. Oh god, really? We are turning. I got freaked out for a minute. I'm like, oh shit, what are we doing? I thought we were gonna hit that mountain. I did not want to do this, but apparently I need to. Do something right here. And this is my aircraft, so. There you go. Now do you have the glide path, the flight path? Oh my god. I do not want to have to hand fly this 8 miles. Alright. Well, and we don't have anything to do with changing frequencies or anything. Just yet. Like I said, it's quite quiet in here, and the of the helicopter. Are you gonna fail me? You're gonna fail me, right? That smug look on his face. Yeah, and I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna probably crash on landing. Because coming out of this, like you saw earlier when I took it back over, it just automatically pitches up. So, I don't know what else I will be. I don't know if we'll do anything after this or if I'll end it because I won't have any certifications And I don't know if I have enough time to do one more mission, because we'll unlock something once if I can get this license done in one go. So, I don't know if
Papa Echo Kilo leaving my
maybe
airspace.
another one today or
Frequency
not.
change approved.
With 2020.
Burn Tower, India India Papa Echo Kilo, frequency change.
I really wish that, I could get the AI to do the landings, but... And I'm playing on the Xbox controller, and it's not easy to mess with the collective, because I think this is all on 2 buttons. Your A and B, so... This is a nice view when you're going
Lima
slow.
Sierra Zulu Whiskey traffic, India
Kinda
India
low.
Papa Echo Kilo, 6 miles north, 2,500 feet, inbound to land, runway 14, Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey traffic.
Alright. So, I've tried to take the aircraft over. When I hit the long final, when I get past this last blue hash mark up front, out there ahead of us, and, slowing down is not that easy, and then getting it into a steady hover, and then gradually descending is not easy either. I don't know. I've not thought it's any easier to land, well, inside the aircraft versus outside of it, so... Because I need to be able to... spatial awareness is better outside for me, apparently. Now, I don't know if there's a runway or not. Cause it says to land on runway. But, it's just a grassy area. I've always just plopped down and, kinda hopefully plopped down and then gotten over to where it tells you to park. It's probably gonna have to. I'm gonna probably have to take control here in a minute or two. I hope I could get this in one go, cause you have to redo this whole the whole thing. There's no checkpoint.
Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey traffic, India India Papa Echo Kilo is on final, runway 14, to land, Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey traffic.
see, it just says airfield. Ah! That was close. I mean, close to almost failing. He's like, get the fuck out of here. You're done. They don't even want you to taxi. They're like, just get out of here. Oh. Oh. Hey, I've not done that in one go before. Usually I end up crashing. And I have to redo the whole thing. That is amazing. That I got that. 93% on helicopter. Well, that's because AI was doing it. 94, respect the traffic pattern path. I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid that one on this. And respect taxi path. What'd I do? I missed an ATC transmission. Oh. And a hard landing. I don't know where I missed the transmission, but okay. Alright, check something real quick. Well, folks, I think I have time. I think I've got time to try one more, maybe the specialization for the rotorcraft. Yeah, we have no credits left now. Oh, there's two missions here. So we got passenger transport and flight seeing. I am not unlocking flight seeing. It is a pain in the ass with the rotorcraft. But I will do the transport. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass. So, it is not getting unlocked. Okay. So, we're basically just outside so we're going from KFRG to the Southport helicopter pad in Lower Manhattan. What's the name of this airfield? Okay, so we're going from the Republic to right here. The Skyport. Or is it this? Ah, we're going to the Skyport. No, wait. No, right here. Blade Lounge East. So that's where we're going. Mid-Manhattan. Alright. Okay. And thank goodness there's an AI pilot that can do these, because you'd have to hand fly this. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have enough time to do this? What's the flight time? It doesn't give one. Well, okay. Alright, 128 to 152. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's the flight time. About 30-minute flight time. Yeah, I am not gonna attempt to unlock this stupid flight seeing. I don't enjoy doing those. Not in the rotorcraft. Trying to maintain an altitude and go around in a circuit around an object. Oh god, sorry guys. It's just not easy to do. Alright. Let's get our... whatever this cover is. There. There. Can we open the door for him? I think we can if we do it this way. Or does it let me in? Huh, okay.
LAI 69, 12 parking 98 for ground service. Ready for passengers boarding.
Noted, Captain. We're proceeding. Fly safe.
God. The whole headset on my head, and my bedroom door closed, I can still hear Mom. She's probably on the phone, talking loud. My mom does not know how to be quiet.
Hi there, ready to leave? Your main guest, Madam Mooney, needs to catch a flight at Blade Lounge East. Be punctual, uphold the company's standards, and I'm sure the client will just have to enjoy the view. See you.
Alright, I forget
Republic
how
ground,
much of a taxi this is here.
100. Ready to
I
taxi.
might skip it.
Departure to the west with Mike. November 9er Fife 100. Taxi to helipad number 2 via taxiway Papa Alpha Bravo. Contact tower on 118.8 when ready. Taxi to helipad number 2 using taxiway Papa Alpha Bravo 100.
Yeah, I'm not taxiing all the way over there.
Madam, we are currently in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air soon. Thank you for your attention.
Okay. We are skipping. Because I am not gonna handle that taxi. Oh, that was quick. That was a quick cutscene. Alright.
Republic Tower, November 9er Fife 100 ready. At helipad 2, departure to the west.
November 9er Fife 100. Altimeter 299er2 west departure approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad 2.
So this
Cleared
is
for
different.
takeoff
They
helipad
fixed
2,
it.
100. Madam, this is your captain. Thank you for choosing to travel with us. I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey New York Company.
Alright. And we're off. I'm gonna handle this initial climb out. Until we got that. And now it's under AI control. Alright.
Republic Tower, November 9er Fife 100. Continue for west departure.
Captain, I've got a lot to handle over the phone, so I won't be very chatty with you.
I wish their mouths would move, like... But again, that's another feature that we don't need, particularly for this game to work.
Yeah, I'm on my
So
way.
we got 24 miles to
Everything's
go.
set up there, so it should go pretty quickly. I'll give you a call. Can you send me the driver's number again? I forgot it when I left.
And we will have
Talk to you
LaGuardia
later.
to our right and Kennedy to our left. But air traffic. What air traffic? We're under Republic right now. Forget whether we switch to LaGuardia ground or LaGuardia or Kennedy. I'm not sure. If we switch to them or if we go to New York Center. we're not actually leaving Class C or D airspace, so.
Hey, Mom, I'm in the middle of a flight. Mom. Mom. I'm 48. Yes, I had my breakfast. You really want to know what I ate? Mom, I gotta go. I'm in a helicopter, not at the hotel. Okay, love you too. Bye.
Yeah, see, that is an AI conversation. That sounds nothing close to being real. I didn't realize I've been on for over 2 hours. Well, a couple of, 5 minutes of that was, I stepped away. Either people are at work or other people are busy. No one really stopped in today other than that one thing. Same thing you almost, I think new channels always get when they don't have a steady crowd.
Hi, thanks for calling me back. I'm on my way to New York, company. Yes, exactly. He will be joining the meeting too. Yes. I'll share the presentation with them. Can you send the
Why do we
agenda
have
to
to hear
all
you?
attendees then? Okay, excellent. Send me a text when they've landed in New York, company. 2. Cheers.
God, that pause is weird. Anyway, okay, now...
Republic Tower, November 9er Fife 100. Frequency change.
Well... Oh, I got a tune. Okay.
Approach, November 9er Fife 100 is type. 2 miles west of 8 November Yankee Niner, 600 feet. Request flight following.
November 9er Fife 100 approach. Squawk 4265.
Hey dear, just a quick chat to tell you everything's okay. Oh, sorry, I thought. Okay, call you back at the airport. Love you.
Squawk 4265, 100.
100. Radar contact 2 miles northeast of 0 November Kilo 4, 600 feet. Altimeter 29902.
Acknowledge.
Roger, 100.
Oh, man. Can I point anything out to you guys that I know as landmarks? Not yet. We are a lot lower than we should be.
Hi there. How are you? Yeah, I'm on my way. Up for lunch tomorrow. Yes? Yes. Great. Absolutely.
This is different.
Looking
because
forward to catching up. Yes.
I think this is live
See ya.
weather. My god, this is not what I remember looking like. Maybe live weather is turned on completely now? But I can only do night flights once I have night rating. And, for some reason with helicopters, you don't have to go and get your, IFR cert. quiet R rating before you fly helicopters in inclement weather. There's a neighborhood there. Okay. So we're on approach
contact
for...
approach on 133.1. Good day.
I don't
Hi,
know
sir.
which.
Jennifer on the phone. Yes, I'm available now for a short debrief. Hey. Can.
I think LaGuardia
Can you?
would make
Oh, great.
sense.
Lost the signal.
100.
it's
Did you
LaGuardia.
copy?
Oh. The game's screwed up again where I can't just hit the left.
133.1
D-pad.
for 100.
Alright. Now we switch to the 133.
Approach, November 9er Fife 100, 600 feet.
Yeah, I
November
don't
9er
know.
Fife
More than
100.
600 feet above these houses.
Altimeter 2992. Radar contact continue.
Said I thought we were flying a little low.
Hey, boss. I'm great. I'm heading to the meeting. Thanks for the private chauffeur. Okay, I'll download this update as soon as I'm at the hotel.
We're going 80,
Okay.
80 knots.
Yes, I'm a 100% ready. Will do. My assistant is already aware. Sure, keep me posted. Catch you later.
I can't point anything out yet. I have no idea what anything is out here yet. I know a few landmarks. When we get up closer to Manhattan.
What's going on?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. I took control. I was trying to get more altitude. So I'm glad I got this. I'm gonna be able to get this much done. Almost 3 hours, and we got ferry flight, our CPL, a ferry flight. So first flight, CPL, ferry flight, flight scene. We got our rotorcraft CPL, and we're doing the unlocking the rotorcraft passenger transport. So I would say part 2 is pretty successful. I don't know where I'll go with part 3 because I want to pick what gives me the most, might get me the most credits. But I also need to work towards unlocking some sort of certification and unlocking some specializations. I'm gonna unlock the Medivac airplane, and I will unlock cargo and passenger transport. I don't care to do agriculture spray. I don't care to do firefighting. I don't care to do search and rescue. And the advertising I don't care to do. We'll unlock the skydive. But yeah, I might unlock the wheel draggers. I just don't care to do them, and I don't know if they pop up, how much they pop up, unless if you're doing other passenger and cargo stuff. Alright, we getting anywhere to where I can tell you about anything I know about this area, which you could look up on your own? Yeah, I wonder if we're struggling to gain altitude for a specific reason here. I don't remember the AI thing flying this low. There is no autopilot on this helicopter. There's no autopilot function, so you would have to be hand flying this. Which I was not about to do 25 miles of hand flying. We'll have fun enough just trying to land. Where are we exactly? Okay. We're near. There's LaGuardia there. And Kennedy is down here. So yeah, we're within LaGuardia's sphere of traffic. So maybe 600. Maybe our altitude is accurate for the traffic that would be above us along with the TA aircraft in the area. So it might be accurate. Alright. The fun part is when I have to take control again and slow down. Landings
Hello,
are not
sir.
ever pretty.
I'm Madam Mooney. My
so-
assistant booked a suite for me. Just want to check the reservation. Yeah. I'm on my way. I should land shortly now.
Right.
Okay.
I think we're coming up towards
Noted.
the river.
Thanks. Thanks for your
Right?
help.
Yeah, we're coming up towards the river. Can I point anything out now that I know of? Not really. skyline yet. I mean, we should be. 2 nautical miles to go, we should be seeing near the skyline. So, what's going on here? This should be loading in any minute now. I mean, it should have already loaded in. And unfortunately, I can't start pointing things out to you until we're pretty much right at the river edge here. I can't really point things out to you. I don't know.
6 November 5 traffic. November 9er 5100. 2 miles east. 600 feet. Inbound to land. Helipad 0. 6 November 5 traffic. November 5 traffic. November 9er 5100 is on final. Helipad 0. To land. 6 November 5 traffic.
Okay. This is slightly different. I'm kind of afraid to take over, but I know I have to in order to land. Where are we landing? Sorry, I'm concentrating really hard right now. You know what? We're stopping right here before we have another problem. Okay, I don't know how well we did, but didn't crash. But yeah, that was a straight in. We used to have to circle and come in from kind of an angle, so that was different. Alright. So, let's see how well we did there. Right? Ensure aircraft integrity. Of course, that's a 0. Gotta be. That's good enough for me. That is really good. I only had one, of course, hard landing. Let's see. Procedures. Compliance. What did I not do right? Satisfaction. Of course, that is gonna be a little low. I freak her out every time I had to take control. So. There we go. Got some money in the bank. Ah, that didn't go up or down, so good. Rank 10. What did that? Now what did we get? Okay, so I want to unlock skydiving. There's no sense. I mean, I can unlock them. I gotta have one more mission above a sea and perform landing smoothness of above 50. Okay. And then with this one, we need airplane missions above sea. I need 3 more, and landing smoothness. Okay. Rotorcraft. I can't do that. Let's see. Don't want to do that. Yeah, don't. I am not messing with anything else. I might unlock this, but I don't care to do it. And these are what you unlock to get the missions to pop up in your map. So I don't want to do anything other than the transports. Like, didn't really want to do the flight seeing, and the ferry or the flight seeing as a airline, but I can handle those, so, and I don't mind doing them. Alright, what do we got? We got 2,600 credits, and alright, so 2,600 credits. What should we be looking for here? I don't want to do the tail dragger. So, high performance, instrument is 10, and night landing. Alright. Well, folks, that is the end of part 2. I don't know when I'll do part 3, but thank you for watching. See you next time.